So a bit of a change of plan from what was initially on the cards. If you remember, if I rightly remember, on the previous video I told you I was going to Culbin Forest and doing a wild camp there, which is just up the coast from, well, pretty much mile, 2 miles up the coast from where I kayaked last night. However, I don't know why, but for some reason I just decided to have a quick Google of Culbin Forest to double check the rules. I don't know why, I just call it a hunch. Anyway, I checked it and it said no overnight parking, no camping, blah 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 blah, and I was like, oh, so that's changed, because I specifically did some homework to make sure that it was doable. So anyway, so I thought, right, what do? Do I stay another night where I already am? Because where I was staying was basically an overnight car park where you definitely could stay overnight, but it was mainly for motorhomes, so there wasn't really any camping pitches. So I thought, well, I could sleep in my car, or I could just head for the Cairngorms, which was obviously where I'm going next, because tomorrow I'm doing 4 or 5, I think, Ben Macdui and Rucksack and Kengorm and various other things. I can't remember altogether. So I thought, do I head off early and just see if I can find somewhere, worst case scenario, sleep in the car, but at least I'm nearer, because it's about an hour and 20 minutes drive. So I thought, sod it. So I set off, and I'm literally 10 minutes, if that, away from where I need to start, which is the Aviemore Ski Centre, which is where I'm going to park. But I'm actually in just one of the forest car parks, which you are allowed to stay overnight. So I've just stuck my tent up. Again, the car's right there, so bonus, I can literally come and go as I please, get what I want. Means I don't have to pack all the crap in the tent again, so I've got a bit more room. So it's not, you could argue it's not wild camping, but it is. Midge's a bit of a pain tonight. I'd never get bitten by them, but they're just there out there, just on your face, and you can feel them in your hair. But you know, ironically, last night on that beach, absolutely no midges whatsoever. I don't know if it's because of the breeze or what, because I thought they hung around water usually. But yeah, it was super peaceful. I can't complain. And that was a cracking night. Really good night's sleep last night. Apart from just panicking when the tide came in a bit. Other than that, all good. So, just a heads up on the food for my tea tonight. I'm having one of my Summit to Eat meals. Tonight I'm having chicken fried rice, which is one I haven't had before. So hopefully it'll be fine. And if not, I'll come back and report how bad it is. There's too much to show generally in these videos for you to see me eating and cooking food. So apologies if that's what you're tuning for. So if you do, then each to their own. So I'll leave you to it. If I don't see you before, I shall see you in the morning for the summit of 1,000,001 mountains. See you later. It's looking like a change of plan today. I've checked the forecast for Ben Macdui and all the various Cairngorms, and the wind is like atrocious. So I don't think it'd be wise for me. I'm gonna attempt it to walk up, but I'm not even going to attempt to wild camp up there, because I think it's potentially dangerous. It says like 50 miles an hour winds, which I know my tent can cope in that, but A, it's no fun, and B, you know, it's very exposed up there, so it's 50 miles an hour and above, and it's like a bit of a weather warning. So some might see it as chickening out, some might see it as sensible. I see it as sensible. So what I'll probably do is I'm going to go up and down Ben Macdui, because really that's all I've got time for if I'm not wild camping. And then I'll have to go find somewhere else to wild camp tonight. I could probably go back to the same spot I was last night, but I can have a potter about and see what I can find. So, all being well, up and down Ben Macdui, and then we'll see how it goes. But I shall no doubt check in at some point whilst on the mountain. So, I'll catch you in a bit. So, on my way over to Ben Macdui, I decided to have a slight diversion, and I've come up to Cairngorm, which ironically, bearing in mind it's named after the region of mountains it's in, is not even the highest mountain in the Kengorms. It is the 6th highest mountain, and I believe it is 1,244 metres high. So, pretty high, and there's your views. I don't know if you can hear me, it's a bit windy up here. It's certainly not 45 miles an hour, but it says it's going to get up to that overnight, so probably not a day to pitch the tent. Oh. So, I'm heading over there, I think, next. That's Ben Macdui, or somewhere over there, one of those, I don't know, about a mile, 2 miles away. So, I'll take a few pictures, and then I'm going to head off. Making good time, I've been out for 1 hour 47 minutes. And I've done just over 4 miles with a bit of photo taking and chilling, so should be able to make some more peaks with a bit of luck. At the summit of Ben Macdui, Ben Macdui. This is the 2nd highest mountain in the UK. Off the top of my head I can't remember what the stats are, so I'll put them on the screen. Somewhere at the bottom here. Fantastic views. It's not been too bad a walk up actually. It's had its challenging parts where there's been no path and it's just been rocks and scree and stuff, but it's also had a fair bit of reasonable footpath, so it's not a bad view. So it's time for a summit selfie. Some of the views up here are absolutely stunning. I don't think it's a bit windy, but it's not, well, it's cool. But I'm not too bad. If I put my middle air on, it'd be too warm once I got going, so I kind of just grin and bear it when we get to the top. But look at these stunning views. And we can see in the distance a bit of snow on the top over there, just on that rock face. You can see for absolutely miles. Looking to get a clear day again. Let's go have a look over this side. I mean, I'm a bit of a softie when it comes to being cold, but I've not been too bad today. But I've seen people walking with like proper down jackets on, and I'm like, you must be sweating like a pig. It's like, it's not cold. I mean, if you sat still and, you know, sat and had your lunch up here for half an hour, yeah, you'd get cold. I would say it's about, if I had to guess, 10 degrees, 8 to 10 degrees. So it's not warm, but when you're walking, you get warm, don't you? But people walking out in down jackets, it must be very smelly. Look at that. Stunning. So, this is my last summit of the day. So now I better get a wriggle on and get back down, because I need to find somewhere to camp, and ideally I want to be finding somewhere before it gets dark, because it's not easy to find a space, well, to find a place at all if it's dark and you try to drive into woodlands and stuff. So I'll probably maybe check back at the car, or maybe not, maybe wait till I find a campsite, or not a campsite, a camp spot. It's fairly well tolerated in the Kengorm National Park, so should be okay. Right, I'll catch you back at camp, hopefully. Check it out. Actual snow. No wonder this is a ski resort for a lot of the year. Obviously not right now, but towards the winter months. Yeah. Oh, it's rock hard as well. Look at that snow. Well, if I had a bit more time and my proper gloves on, I'd build a snowman. Okay, just a quick update. I'm back at the car and I've done in total 14.87 miles. It's taken me 6 hours and 3 minutes, including a couple of sit downs and a couple of chats with randomers. So not a bad time. Average speed of 2.5 miles per hour, which for mountain climbing is, well, it's about right, I think. Unless it's been a bit faster, but hey ho. As you can see from outside, the wind is picking up now. And I'm down at, well, not ground level, but nearly the ground level. There's a lake down there, so you can see how far I am up, not massively high up. The wind's coming in, the clouds are coming in, so it's probably the right decision not to camp up there tonight. And the forecast is rain tomorrow at ground level, so, sorry, sea level, ground level. So up in the mountains it could be even worse. So I'm now going to go and zoom off and see if we can find somewhere to camp. With a bit of luck, I'll be able to find somewhere just literally, because there's loads of laybys and loads of spots where you can pull in, but which is great for camper vans because you can sleep in your camper van, but they haven't always got a nice spot of grass. Last night I was really lucky. The car park there was like designed for camper vans, but they had like picnic tables. For every spot they had like a bit of grass, so I managed to get a good spot last night. I could go back again tonight if it's free. Maybe not, because the midges were quite bad. Well, it's quite windy now, so maybe not be so bad. So I'm going to have a bit of a drive around and see what I can snack, and then we'll take it from there. So next check-in should hopefully be at camp when I got my tent up. So I'll see you in a bit. So this is probably a video you might not have been expecting. So I said last time when I finished, well, when I was on my way down, I would see you back at the camp. Well, I kind of got back to the car, and I thought I'll head back to that place where I was knackered. I thought, oh, do you know, I just want to get my tent up and get, you know, just chill out. And I got to the campsite, and I thought, oh, well, there's no spaces. So I thought I went to the next one, no spaces. It was just a car park with overnight spots, like I stayed last night. So I thought I'll drive to, there's a few of them around. The rest of them said no overnight parking. Now clearly people were disregarding that and doing it anyway. But I didn't want to take the mickey, and you know, I'm a, what should we say, an honest wild camper. You know, as far as wild camping's, well, the legality is a bit of a technical, you know, minefield. But I'm one of these people who, if someone says I don't want you to do that, I won't do it, because we've got a bad enough rap through summer with all these idiots leaving crap everywhere in the Lake Districts in Scotland, and I've even had first-hand experience chatting to somebody in the area the other day that, you know, said that they'd had people coming with crates of beer and just setting up like 100 yards from their house. It's a disgrace. So, you know, I don't want to fuel the fire and piss people off. So if it says overnight, no overnight parking, then I'm not going to do it, even though people in camper vans seem to think it's okay. So with that in mind, I got in the car and I did a bit of a drive around, see if we could find somewhere, and I thought, it's going to be getting dark soon, and you know, I don't know the area, so I was looking for suitable car parks or somewhere I could dump the car and just walk a few hundred yards, because like I say, I was ready to just, I didn't want to be hiking miles because I knew it was going to be getting dark soon, because it's now 20 past 6, it's starting to lose light already. So I got in the car and I thought, well, I'll just start driving, and then I just thought, oh look, I'm on the A9. And then I'm like on the way home, so I just thought, I was intending on going home tomorrow anyway, so just setting off early and, you know, getting off. But I decided that I'd head off home anyway, because it's, you know, I'll be home before midnight. It's a bit of a drag driving, because I am tired. But excuse me, but I'm not dangerously tired, and if I feel that way so bad, I will pull over and I'll have a power nap. But you know, as soon as I'm going to stop for petrol soon. I'm going to stop for petrol, I'll grab a coffee and power through. And to be honest with you, I'm really missing my wife Debs. And I know she's been missing me, and I miss the kids as well. When I say the kids, I don't have kids, I mean the cats. I have 3 cats, if you don't already know. And I do miss them because they're all very, very affectionate, and they, you know, it sounds daft, but I mean, that is who I am, and you know, the cats are a part of my life, a big part of my life. I love them to bits, so I miss them, and I miss Debs, and so just having that around me, and it's been like a week I've been away now, so it's Tuesday to Tuesday, well nearly Tuesday, so it's the longest I've ever been away from Debs before, so it's a big deal really. So this in theory is the sign off of the last video. I'm going to break these down into shorter videos. I don't know if I do one per day or what, but you know, so this will be my sign off. So I just want to say, if you watched all of them, I hope you enjoyed them as much as I've enjoyed being in them, because it's been amazing. Because some of the scenery I've seen is just breathtaking, and you can't get it on film. It's just not the same. I don't care how good a photographer you are. If you're there in person, breathing the air, seeing the sights, and you know, being there, it's just amazing. So as I've said before, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed all the videos. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Rob's Adventures is my Facebook page. There's loads of photos on there, and then obviously on YouTube, if you haven't already followed and subscribed and liked, please do. Any comments, any likes, please, it all helps promote the channel. I've said before, I don't get paid for it, but I'm eager to share my adventures really. And this one's been a fantastic one, so I'd love to share it and maybe encourage other people to go out and take a gamble and go wild camping somewhere they've never been before. So this is me, Rob of Rob's Adventures, signing out. Awesome. See you later.